Now, students, I thought I would do a wrap-up video for you on the steel project and show you how I've organized my project browser and my sheets. Okay, and a few other bits and pieces as well. So here is my first sheet. It has my ground floor plan on it, and I'm going to activate the view. Okay, escape, activate the view. Now, I like to put my notes into an activated view in the sheet because I know that they're going to fit when I put them in. One of the things that we need to do is get a north arrow in here as well. So I'm going to pop that into position. You'll find your north arrow in the annotation symbols in your families there. All right. Now, if you've been following my videos, then you will know that I have asked you to, for all the building elements, to go into the type properties here of the building elements and fill out the description. Fill out the assembly code, fill out a type mark, and then fill out the type comments as well. Type comments is specifically the parameter that I've used for the multi-category tag for elevations only. Okay. Now, if you do that, then what happens is that I can go in to my annotation, to my multi-category tag, and I'm using the construction description and type mark. Okay. So here's my partition walls. Here's the floor. Here is the column. Here is the door. Okay, and you can see now I can start to populate this really, really quickly with all of these. Let's get the staircase in there. External door type there. We'll get the windows in here as well. Okay, so I can start to pop these in, and this is the Shuko system there. So you can see how quickly I can start to populate all of those notes. When I'm finished, then I'll just deactivate the view. Sometimes what I like to do is turn off the crop box. It doesn't plot as such, but I just think it looks neater with that. So there's my ground floor started and nearly finished. Notice now that I've filled out my title block down here as well, and that's very important that you do that. Right, so I'm on to my first floor plan, and same thing again, activate the view into my multi-cat tags, and we can start banging these in as well here now. So one of the great advantages of the multi-cat tags is that they'll carry, and you'll be able to do this in any view that you want to do it in, basically. Okay, and now, as you know, we like to have these notes kind of lined up straight, so that's one of the things I'm going to that I would tidy up on. Okay, and I can start tagging in here as well, and get my north point into this one as well. Okay, and then deactivate the view, and there is my first floor plan done. Right now, so let's back up here and into my sheets, and here's my plans in 3Ds. So these are the smaller plans. I've got the roof plan, if you like, here. I've got the foundation plan there. I've got the site plan here, and I've done 4 thumbnail camera views there as well. And I filled out the title box. That's that one. So with these now, I decided just to break up my sections and elevations this time around. You might want to put all your elevations together and all your sections together, but I've decided to do it this way. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off all of those. Don't think we really need them in the elevation view in particular. So activate the view, VV on the keyboard, into annotation categories here. We'll scroll down and find sections. Sections, and we just switch them off. Apply. Okay, now that looks a lot neater as well. While I'm in here, I'm going to go into my annotate again, multi-category tag. I'm going to swap this tag for this one here, elevation description. Okay, and I'll start putting in just the finishes. That's all we want here. It's just the finishes of the various different items that we can see. Okay, I don't have that. I don't have a description in for that one as yet. Move one, and so I need to populate the type comments for a lot of those materials there in order to get that right. So deactivate now. So back in here now, activate the view. Same thing again, multicat, and this time we will do construction description as we did before, and yeah, off we go here now. And so you get the idea of what I'm doing here, and you can see kind of how quickly that goes. All right, I'm just going to tidy up some of these things here. Okay, that's fine. I'll bring that one down maybe a little bit like that. All right, so deactivate the view once I'm done. Check my title block. That's done, and we'll do a similar job then on this one here. Now you can see these are my wall sections and the tags are there. I'm going to activate this and I'm just going to select that so I can move the tag up here and see it a little bit better. Okay, something like that. So that's telling me that this is on sheet A107 and it's number 2. It's wall section number 2. This is sheet A107 and it's wall section number 3 there. And again, I'll start banging in my my notes into that one there. Check this, that's correctly done. And again, the number is sequential. Okay, so that's sheet number 5. And then here are the other 2 elevations. And I'll turn off the sections in both of these here. And I will go into my multicat tag for elevations only. And I'll start noting that one out. Now, so here's my 3 wall sections at a scale of 1:20 and very neatly arranged there. Again, same thing here. Let's just go into this one. We'll activate the view, multicat, and we can start to populate this. I don't have a note in for the clapping there as yet, so that again is a good way of reminding me that I need to do that. Okay, and here's the glazing, and again, you know, this is so worthwhile doing. So you can populate all of those sections so quickly that way. Deactivate that. So I'll do those 3 sections there. Check over here. I don't have a number in for this one as yet, and I think this is 07. So where do I do that? I do it here. Look, 0007. Apply, and there's the number gone in there. Okay, now I go into my call out details. So I picked 2 call out details from each of the 1s to 20s to fit in with what Pierce put up on the board there. These are at 1:5. And again, same thing again. I have I've used my multicat tag and I've tagged quite a few of the items here. Now, there might be a situation. Okay, so let me just show you that one. I don't have this one filled out, but I'm going to show you how quickly this goes. So you don't go in here to do this. You go in here, right? Because I've already filled this out once, I've got, it keeps all the codes kind of there for me. AT number, so this will be 0009 in this case. And the status is 2, student name and student number. Okay, now everything is filled out here quickly like that. Into this one here. Okay, and again, same thing that we did before. And so you might want to get a little bit more specific with the notes here. So in terms of maybe some of the details, like these kind of channel spacers that I put in there. There's the curtain wall glazing, that note will go in, and other bits and pieces here. And then there is number 3 there as well. So I'm gonna activate this view here, and let's go into my multicat and see if have I done anything with that floor. I have, right. So there it is there. In situ cast floor on a metal deck, and there's not really a huge call for um, material tags, is what I was kind of talking about here. Um, and I just wonder, would it be, yeah, I'll show you what I mean by material tag. So I pick that material there. I'm going to edit type and into the structure of this here, right? So I got my Kingspan profile sheet, foam board, PIR foam board, and then the backing sheet here. All right, now, so I've checked those. I'm going to go into escape. I'm going to go into manage tab and into materials up here. And again, because I've imported that uh, project, the Kingspan project, into my project, has come in with a lot of the materials. So they were Kingspan. So let's just go down and check these. All right. So A B C D E F G H I J K. Uh, H I J K. Now I don't see a specific material here for. Let's just do a little search here. So we'll just do PIR, see what comes up. Yeah, there it is there. Oh, NBS Kingspan, PRI foam board. All right. Now, so let's just check this one. And then I'm going into this tab here that you've probably not used before. This is the identity tab. Yep. Okay. Now, in the description here, I'm going to put in PIR foam, um, BO, BOA or Ford insulation. Now I could put in a U value here to X U. Okay, so I've just put in this parameter here is like the description parameter in the type properties. Okay, so watch this now. I don't know what class is about here. Okay, generic. We'll just leave that there. I'll go okay. Now, so I put that description in here, and what I want to do now is go into my annotate. And what I'm looking here is material tag. Now it's going to tell me no material tag loaded. So do you want to load one now? And I'm going to say yes. Now, in annotations and in tags down here, you might and you might not find a material tag. For some reason, it doesn't come with the default out of the box Revit UK library. All right. But I have one here. I do believe there's a material tag there. Okay. So I'm going to post this up on Engage for you. Now I've loaded that in, right? And you can see now that it's picking up the individual items within. So that note there is taking care of all of these items. But if I wanted to go in and I wanted to pick off individual items like that, that's why I would use my material tag. And that's how you get, so there's two operations. One is that you have to fill in that description parameter within the material itself via the materials browser. And the second thing is that you have to have the material tag in the project as well. And particularly, say if you've got complex walls and things like that, that's and you want to break down. You want the external render, you want the internal brickwork, you want the air gap, you want the insulation, you want the um, you might want a breather membrane, and then the foam board, the SIP panel or something like that, and then a finish. If you wanted to individually note each one of those, that's the process that you have to go into each individual material, fill out the description, load the material tag into your project, and then you'll be able to go bang, bang, bang. You'll be able to take each one of those and note them accordingly. And when you get down to the 1:5 detail, that's where the material tag kind of comes into its own. All right. So I will just deactivate that view. Another thing, just to finish off at, this is 2 mil text, and that's 2 mil text. Don't fall into the trap of making the text bigger. Okay, so if I can read 2 mil text in my ground floor plan quite easily, then in the call out details, I can read 2 mil text as well. So don't fall into that trap of making the text bigger. 2 mil text is absolutely perfect for all of these notes here as well. The only other thing that you'd probably have to consider here would be fabrics, breather membranes, DPCs, radon barriers, and things like that. And if you're going to put those in, they go in via lines, so additional settings, line styles. Let's open these out here. And you can create as many of those as you need. So there's a radon barrier I have in, wall breather membrane. For a scale of 1:5, you want to be bringing the projection up. I would suggest maybe to a 4 or something like that. So any line work it kind of stands out there, so that you don't want to put it in there and then lose it, that you can't see it when you plot out your PDF. Okay, so there's my sheet set. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 sheets in there. I want to show you how I've organized my project browser. So this is a subcategory 07 underscore call out details. All my call out details are there, and you can see how they're referenced. So section 1 has 2 call out details, section 2, and so on. These are the 3D views, thumbnail views that I did here, and each one of those was a duplicate of this one here and renamed. You can see now I've got my wall sections in there, 01, 02, 03, my building sections here, my elevations there, and my plans there. All right. So it's very important that you organize your project browser correctly as well, so that again, it's just a really good habit to get into. Make sure all your title blocks are filled out too, and that's it. So good luck with that, your submission on that project.